So how was your experience with using PartnerShip?
Couldn't brag about it anymore. You guys really went above and beyond the call of duty. Considering the situation that we fell into where our shipments were lost in transit, well, they were lost in Kansas City here, but you guys stayed on top of it. As you can see, we do have a booth, so we couldn't have, expected anything more from you guys. Yes.
If there was one thing that puts us above everybody else in the shipping industry, what would that be?
Aaron.
Very good.
I was able, there's nothing like starting a project with one person and ending that project with one person. And knowing that each time I had to add something, I could call directly to her, speak to the same person. She knew exactly what was going on with my situation, and I didn't have to re-explain the whole story over again. And that, to me, is, I'll be coming back to PartnerShip just before that.
Perfect.
Yep.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Call fall.
Telling you, man. Just sit your ass down there. Just keep your legs up a little bit. Alright. I'll see you.
That's my place. I even feel like
Good.
What's your experience with PartnerShip?
It was excellent. The show, we were a little bit concerned. The booth was a little bit late coming in, but I was assured that it would be here by a certain time, and it was. And had some folks that came down actually when the booth got here to help me build the booth to make sure that I was out of here by a reasonable time last night. So good customer service.
Yeah, and unfortunately with the weather, that's something.
Not much you can do about it.
Some things happen, but
Yep.
everything, the notifications were good. Everything
No
was
problem.
good.
Yep. We've used you guys, like I say, I think this is probably the 5th or 6th time we've used PartnerShip for some different shows, and we'll stick with you guys.
Perfect.
We're happy.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
You bet.
And this is Gunther. So, what was your experience with PartnerShip?
It was very organized, very helpful. If you had a question, they were right on top of it. Now, we were kind of in a situation where we arrived late and we needed some extra time, and so we are going to get our priority ship crate ahead of time. So hopefully we can make it out of here before our stop.
Perfect. Everything else went well. The notifications.
Yes.
You
Absolutely.
tried to keep you well informed.
No, that's
That all worked well for you guys.
all worked well. Information is on par 100%. And there's a booth located really closely, so if we have any questions, assistance is right there. And we've been visited a couple times and just asked if we had any issues. And that always helps reassure us that somebody's got our back.
Perfect. Great. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes. So how was your experience with PartnerShip?
We had a very good experience with PartnerShip. We've used PartnerShip for years and never had any issues, but then that snowstorm, we were expecting delays or problems or whatever, so when we got here...
The notifications helped,
Yes.
the emails.
Right. And then we got here and our stuff wasn't where it normally is sitting. It was easy to find. We found Tina. It was easy to find a PartnerShip person. And she was on it right then. She took my phone number. She said she would call, even though in the back of my head I'm thinking, yeah, right, that's what they always say. We're going to call, we're going to fax you, or whatever. And sure enough, she called, and even to say, it's still not off the truck yet, but we're expecting it any minute. And then later we did get the call. It's here. It's already. We were very relieved. It freed us up for the day.
Right. Which then saved time for setting it up, and you weren't just sitting in the booth waiting. For
Right. Exactly. And we didn't have to come back and look and then leave again and come back and look again and leave. So it was nice for her to stay in touch with me. I really appreciate it. I mean, a lot of times people don't do what we say.
Right.
So.
Well, we know how important this is, and all shows. So that's what we want to try to do is ease your mind on shipping.
Exactly. I mean, you've got the manpower scheduled, you've got your time in a certain town allotted.
Exactly.
And
it's expensive.
And it's great that you handled that was a bad situation, and it was handled very well. So we really appreciate it.
Great.
Okay. Thanks.
PartnerShip, your shipping connection.